Hello, my name is Mayfair Yang, and I'm the chair of the East Asian Languages and Cultural Studies Department. I was born in Taiwan, and I went to high school in California. I received my PhD in cultural anthropology at UC Berkeley. And I do research based on field work in contemporary China, but I always have a very strong historical perspective. So the areas of my studies are China studies, Chinese religions, cultural approaches to political economy, gender and feminism, media studies, and ancient China. I first arrived in Beijing in 1981, and I've seen how this society has changed from a Maoist state socialism to a new globalized and prosperous China. So a lot has changed. I recently published a monograph called Re-Enchanting Modernity, Ritual Economy and Society in Wenzhou, China. And this is coastal China, where there's an incredible religious resurgence. And I was in rural and small town areas and marveling at the incredible number of gods and goddesses that have reemerged in popular religion, Taoism and Buddhism, bodhisattvas and Buddhists in temples. An earlier book is Gifts, Favors, and Banquets, The Art of Social Relationships in China. And this is about the art of guanxi, which in the 1990s, when I was doing and 80s, when I was doing the field work, was very important and still is to get anything done. The importance of social connections and reciprocity of favors. I've also edited 3 volumes. A recent one coming out this year is Chinese Environmental Ethics, Religions, Ontologies, and Practices. And this is about how Chinese religions can contribute a great deal to building a global environmental ethics to deal with our difficult climate change and environmental destruction, and our relationship with non-human species of animals and plants. Chinese Religiosities, Afflictions of Modernity and State Formation is the title of another edited volume, and that's about the relationship between state secularization campaigns that started up in China in the early 20th century and still is going on, and religious communities and their battle for survival. And another earlier volume I edited is called Spaces of Their Own, Women's Public Sphere in Transnational China. And this is where I gathered scholars of gender studies of China and feminist studies. I've also produced 2 documentary films. The first one was shot on location in Shanghai and Beijing, and it's called Through Chinese Women's Eyes, and it's distributed by Women Make Movies. And it goes into detail of different women individuals and compares the Maoist era of gender construction as well as the reform, economic reform, opening up to the world period, where the binary gender and the sexualization of women becomes important. And then another earlier film is called Public and Private Realms in Rural Wenzhou, China, and that is about the religious resurgence in Wenzhou, shot in the 1990s. So I really look forward to welcoming our new students and also to receiving any inquiries and explorations about our department's programs. We offer majors in Chinese, Japanese, and Asian studies, and we also offer an MA degree and PhD degree. Thank you very much, and I hope to meet you all.